Welcome to the Fantasy Football Profit Podcast, hosted by Craig Phillips and Jeff Torrey. Visit us at fantasyfootballprofit.com. And now your hosts, Craig and Jeff.
Welcome everyone to the Fantasy Football Profit Podcast. I'm Craig Phillips, joined as always by Jeff Torrey. Tonight we're talking Giants-Patriots game that just ended. Patriots get the 35-14 win to move to 6-0. And, it was a okay game. Giants stayed in it early for a bit, but they don't have, maybe with Saquon they would have been a little better, but Daniel Jones still has a long ways to go yet with the 3 picks. But I guess the best fantasy player of the day was the Patriots defense.
Yeah, once again, they were amazing, and gotta love to see that when the defense goes, it's so important on your team.
What do they have? Like in our league, it's like what? They got like 27 points or something tonight, somewhere around there. Just ridiculous. They've won a lot of people a lot of games so far. It's crazy. When you get a defense scoring in the 20s, it's pretty hard to lose.
Yeah, they've been pretty amazing. And I was joking with another guy from our league earlier today, and I had just blown him out the week before, and obviously the Patriots D, had another good week. But he sent me this and I don't know the makeup of this, the rules, the point percentages of this league. But on Twitter, they were talking about the position of the Patriots D and how good they've been just thus far. And before this game, which obviously they had 27 points, but they would have ranked as the 7th best QB, the 4th best running back, the best wide receiver, and the best tight end. Once again, take it with a grain of salt because that points, they could be all over the board. But it just shows you how crazy that defense has gotten off to the first 6 games of the year.
And that'll change once the schedule gets a little harder, probably. But they're still going to be solid. There hasn't been another defense step up like this. The Bears have been okay, but no one else has even come close. It's just crazy. I don't know. There's no way they can keep getting 2 touchdowns a game, though. It was just ridiculous. But I'll talk about the Patriots here. Brady doesn't throw a touchdown, but runs in 2 of them to make it a pretty decent day for him. I think he had about 22 points in standard scoring with the not bad at all there with not even getting a rush or a passing touchdown, but took away from Sony Michel there. Sony Michel owners probably kind of disappointed he didn't get the goal line work. Brandon Bolden gets 1. Tom Brady gets 2, 3 rushing touchdowns, and Michel doesn't get anything.
Yeah, actually, Michel had kind of a disappointing game. He had that. I think his long came at the very end of the game.
Yeah, he picked it up there with that carry.
But I think he was probably at maybe 60 yards, a little less than that actually, with after 20 carries. And I was kind of worried. I was like, wow, there's a really bad per clip average. But pulls it out. 86 yards isn't anything to scoff at. But Brandon Bolden's the one with the 1 touchdown, and then Tom Brady with the other 2. So hilarious. The carries did not predict who was getting in the end zone today.
Yeah, I think at one point I was looking because I was playing against Michel today, and he was about 20 carries, 59 yards, I think it was, and then the last 2 went for must have been the last 2. Then got a 26-yarder and a 1-yarder. Then that's how we ended the day there. Well, still only with that 26-yarder, 3.9 yards per carry. So. Okay, I guess, but he also got himself 27 receiving yards, so he made it a pretty decent day, at least in standard scoring for you. And then, Josh Gordon goes out early with looks like a knee injury, so only 1 catch for 7 yards if you used him. It was, always hate to lose a guy and get nothing out of it. So it was all Julian Edelman. It's all of a sudden, what was it? 5 weeks ago, we thought the Patriots were going to have the greatest receiving core there was. When they got Antonio Brown there, and now it's basically Julian Edelman and a bunch of guys.
Yeah. I like how you say a bunch of guys. That's pretty. That's a perfect. Jacoby Myers, Gunner, something or other. Yeah, Ryan Izzo. It's pretty rough out there. If you have James White right now, I know that I don't always look favorably on him, but right now he's shaping up to be their 2nd best wide receiver if Josh Gordon is actually going to miss time. So. Especially in a PPR, he's worth his weight in gold for a moment. Yeah,
in PPR, he's going to be wonderful. Standard, not as much, but PPR is going to be great. And then, I guess, the Giants side of things. There is one, lone bright spot here. And that's Golden Tate. 6 for 102 and a touchdown, mainly off that 64-yarder. But I think in better matchups for the Giants, Golden Tate's going to be, I think, pretty good. I'm not going to hesitate to play him if I have him on my team. I think he's going to be pretty solid. There really isn't. I mean, Sterling Shepard will probably be back. Ingram will be back. But Golden Tate, he's been a good receiver for years. I don't see why that's going to stop. He should be pretty reliable for Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I'm not going to oversell it, but I do think that he is a solid pickup and someone that could very, very well be on the waiver still. Today is a perfect example of what he's capable of doing. When no one could get anything going, he did have one big play. So it's great to see. And, on top of that, I shouldn't say one big play because obviously the 64-yarder for the touchdown. But, he had another 5 catches for about 40 yards, we'll say. It's solid, and especially against the Patriots defense that just crushed him. So, when he's going against lesser defenses, he is definitely going to be playable. And from what we've seen from Ingram so far, I would like to say that he's going to bounce back. Same thing with Sterling Shepard, but Golden Tate could easily become the favorite on that offense especially if Saquon's not back.
And I hope you didn't have to use Hilliman tonight. So we knew that wasn't going to be probably a very good game there for him. He had 38 rushing, -3 receiving, and he fumbled the ball. So 1.5 points in standard scoring tonight.
Just a bad matchup. I mean, you feel bad for the guy.
And that's it. There's nothing else on this team. There's nothing else that did it. I mean, the other guys out there, Darius Slayton, Red Ellison, Cody Latimer, Elijah Penny, just nothing going. And
if you do play kickers, it was a rough game for you guys as well because the weather was not making it too easy to kick. The Patriots were going for it on 4th down. They missed a kick. So it was kind of a rough game all around for Giants for sure. But even for New England, it took a moment to get there.
Yeah, it just Patriots are going to win those games pretty easily. They end up covering the spread there too. It didn't look like they would, but they covered the spread for us in our picks for the week.
So 1-0.
There we go. Good way to start the week. But all right, that's about it. That's all I got for this one. Really not much anything special. Nothing, earth-shattering in this one. So that'll do it. We'll be back late Sunday night to go over the week 6 games. Talk to you guys then.